So this is Gryselle's Arenai. We have Gryselle, the slaughterer herself, Calexis, the silver blur, Thralia, the lash, Retaria, the entangler, and Traxia, the aegis. Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video we have a Warhammer Underworlds battle report for you, and today we're going to be playing with, first of all, I'm going to be using the Sons of Velmorn, and Stephen is going to be using Gryselle's Arenai. We're going to be playing a Rivals game using the two decks built for the specific warband, so I'll be using the Sons of Velmorn Rivals deck, he'll be using Gryselle's Arenai's Rivals deck. We're going to get cracking on into that, so we're going to check out the warbands before we get into the game and then go have a look at how the table is set up. And so here we have the Sons of Velmorn. So this is King Morlach Velmorn here, Sir Jedrin Falspawn. We then have Marshal Falk Velmorn, Helmar the Hewer, and Thrain fourth and last. And so this is Gryselle's Arenai. We have Gryselle, the slaughterer herself, Calexis, the silver blur, Thralia, the lash, Retaria, the entangler, and Traxia, the aegis. Today's video is brought to you by Baron of Dice, a premium wargaming dice that make your table come alive. Now, if you're looking for some great dice to suit an army you play on the tabletop in a variety of different games, go to Baron of Dice and check out their website. You can also use our discount code down in the video's description, which will help support the channel, but also nab you a cheap little discount. The dice you see pictured here are the official dice for Parabellum's Last Argument of King's Conquest by them as well, which you can find on the Parabellum eStore as well. And so the board is all deployed. We have King Morlach Velmorn, the Falspawn, Thrain fourth and last, and then Marshal Falk Velmorn and Helmar the Hewer there. And across the table we have the Gryselle's Arenai. You've got Gryselle over there, you've got the blur, you've got the lash, the entangler, and the aegis there for them. Alright, so initiative-wise, see who's going to get initiative on the first turn. I got nothing. That'd be a good attack roll, but unfortunately does nothing for initiative, and you got a crit, so you have the initiative. Alright, so game begins. First activation, you've moved up the silvered blur with a charge action. You've made your move, 5 hexes. Now you're going to roll your attack against Thrain fourth and last. So go for it. Swords are what you're aiming for. Oh, that's a crit.
Crit.
Yeah, don't stop that. So you do your damage. So roll 2 more attack dice. Not that it matters. I mean, it turns into 3 crits. Okay. You will inspire from rolling 4 dice in your attack now with the silver blow, and you do a point of damage, I think. And so take a wound on Thrain fourth and last. So that's your first action. Mine now with the Sons of Velmorn. Alright, so we're into the ploy phase. Your first card will be Unquenchable Fervor. The next time a friendly fighter is dealt damage, reduce that damage by 2. To a minimum of 1, this effect persists until the end phase or until damage is resolved in this way. For the Sons of Velmorn, I'm going to play Surprising Swiftness and +2 to the first friendly fighter's move other than a large fighter to the next move action in the next activation. And then you're also literally going to play pretty much the same card plus a 2 move here with Frenzy Speed to the next move action in the next activation step. So I'm going to move the Helmar the Hewer 1, 2, 3, and then 1 and 2 with my extra movement garnered, and that's going to be a charge. So we're going to attack. So Marshal Falk Velmorn, we got a crit. And your defense dice. You're the exact same, so you actually stop it. Right, your next action, Gryselle, is that a charge you're doing there?
Yep.
Yep. Into Sir Jedrin Falspawn. So Gryselle, she's aiming for swords, I believe, with her?
Yep.
Yep. So she's got a crit, so she got a block, but it does nothing because she got the crit. So you will crit on Sir Jedrin for damage.
2.
Yep. And I believe that inspires her.
Yep.
Alright, so you're playing the ploy here, Leaping Flourish. This effectively gives you fly until you succeed with an attack action, but you can only make charge super actions, no regular attack actions. I'm not going to play anything, so I'm then just going to activate my next fighter, which will be, we'll go with King Morlach Velmorn, I think. So attacking Gryselle with King Morlach Velmorn. So need hammers for me. I got a nothing because that's a double support and I do not have that. So fail. I will now play Spike of Terror. We have pushed and staggered the Silvered Blur here. Cool. The Lash is now going to attack Helmar the Hewer. So I'll have 1 defense dice, like normal. Going against, you need Sword, I believe, for her. So using the Lash first.
The whip first?
Yep. Go for it. Cross swords, does it?
Yep.
1. Alright, I will try and block. That is a support, because I am supported, I believe. So, yeah, because you're supported as well, you would have succeeded. So you're going to do the damage to Helmar the Hewer, which is 1, I believe. Alright, so now she gets to punch with the bladed buckler as well, so going with that. That hammer will not do it because it costs...
Yes, it will.
Oh, hammer, cool. So that is support, so that's not a double support, so you're going to do the extra point of damage, which is another 1, I believe, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm just going to go for my 3rd activation. So General Falspawn's attacking Gryselle. That's a crit. And a hit as well. For note. So that is nothing. So that is just going to be 3 points of damage and will inspire Sir General Falspawn as well.
You mean 1?
So it is only 1 damage thanks to your ploy still being in play instead of 3. It still does inspire. And King Morlach Velmorn will also inspire because he's supporting Sir Jedrin in that attack that landed a crit. Cool. So the Retaria the Entangler going into Sir Jedrin Falspawn with a... you'll get a support and I'm also going to get a support here. So I'm adjacent to you, so we're both getting supports in that. So go for it. Go crit.
That's all I got.
I do not get anything, so you do the damage. How much?
2.
2. Cool, and you did stagger Sir Jedrin with that, so that means you also inspire with Retaria the Entangler. So you're going to score a point here for Storm of Blades. You've done 4 subsequent attack actions, one after the other, so that will succeed. So I'm going to go for a charge with Thane, 4th and last here. So you're already staggered. So Thane, 4th and last, charge super action for my last activation. I can reroll 1 dice. Cross swords will do it, but we'll try... Nope, so I got a success. So you have your defense.
Arrows 2.
And you got 1. Cool. So end of round scoring, you're getting another victory for the Daughters of Cain here for Gryselle's Arenai, because you have 2 or more friendly fighters that are inspired. So end of the round as well, I will inspire Marshal Falk Velmorn because of the sibling rivalry. One of these can inspire every round. So we'll inspire Marshal Falk. Alright, and so in the power-up step, you're going to put this upgrade on Gryselle, which will be while the fighter's inspired, you roll hammers and swords are successes in your attack rolls. So end of round 1, it is 2 victory points to none in favour of Gryselle's Arenai. No fighters have been taken out of action though, though the Aegis is just sitting back there, not even joining in. So we are going to go initiative for the next turn. So for Sons of Velmorn, I got a crit and a support there, so you need to get better than that. You got a double crit, so you do, so you're going to get the activation. Right, so first activation for you is just a move to bring up the Aegis. My first activation, I am going to go with Sir Jedrin Falspawn. Alright, so Sir Jedrin is going to attack Gryselle. That will be a success on the hammer.
Gryselle has 2 of them.
She gets a dodge, so that will succeed. Damn. Alright, so I'm going to play Imperious Will. This will give my leader a command token, which effectively means he counts as supporting every one of the 3 Graveguard on the table, but also will gain a guard token as well. Right, so first of all, you're playing Daring Flush. You'll be -1 defense on all friendly fighters, but you are +1 dice to friendly fighters range 1 and range 2 attack dice. But this will persist until you succeed in an attack. So if you succeed in an attack this round, you effectively won't suffer the negative. And then Devotee of Slaughter is going on the Silvered Blur there for +1 wound as an upgrade. So Gryselle is going to attack King Morlach Velmorn. So
3.
Yep, 3, because yeah, at the moment she's counting both. So King Morlach, if I get a crit, which I do, so I stop it. Today's battle report is also brought to you by Mithras Games. Fantastic tabletop wargaming mats out of New Zealand. Now, Mithras Games has a variety of different mats. We've got the fantastic Desert Red, the nice Tundra Green, and the frosty Ice Blue here as well. All of these mats are a really nice high quality, generally very similar to how you would get your mouse pads for your mats. But fantastic high quality mats. We love them. Mithras Games are a fantastic supporter of the channel. You can pop on over to their website, especially if you're local to Australia or New Zealand. They're a fantastic company to help support. So King Morlach Velmorn, guard token's going to disappear because I am going to put an attack onto Gryselle. That's a crit. You are -1 defense dice. That is not enough, so that will be 3 plus Grievous, so 4 damage to her. That'll take her out. And so I will immediately gain this because I have had a friendly leader's attack action, take out a target, and then I'll also get the general point I would get for killing Gryselle, so it puts me up to 2. And I'm going to spend, I'm going to put Experience of Ages, and I'm going to put that on Marshal Falk Velmorn. This gives me the ability to re-roll my attack rolls for range 1 and 2 attack actions. So Silvered Blur is going to attack Helmar the Hewer. We've both got supports, you from there, me from there. So go. That's a crit.
And
it'll be
success.
No, nothing. Oh, that was an attack dice anyway. Sorry, wrong dice. No, nothing. Is what it is. So you'll do the damage to Helmar the Hewer. 2, which will take him out of action.
And combo.
You also did roll a critical, so you're going to inspire there. Do you have any ploys you're going to play?
Nope.
Cool. Then I'm going to play Velmorn's Curse. Reaction, play this after an attack action, deals a friendly fighter and takes him out of action. Going to deal a point of damage to the Silvered Blood. So I'm going to attack with Falk Velmorn next as my 3rd activation. So we're going to get support due to Falk, and I've also got the command counter anyway on him, so we're getting supports table wide for the Graveguard. So is this. So I can re-roll my attack rolls with him as well, thanks to Experience of Ages. Hammers are not good for me, so yeah, good luck. That's cool and all, but that doesn't stop the other 2. So yeah, I'll gain another point. So your next action?
Charging into him.
Yep, going to go into Sir Jedrin Falkspawn there.
Yep.
Alright, so she's attacking, so go. Yep, because you actually haven't landed a successful attack roll yet, so... did you get the +1 dice? No, don't stop it. That will take me out of action. And you'll finally get that. Alright, so that was your last activation. There's no ploys to play, so I'm just going to do a simple move, this one, and jump on the objective here. And so that will end the turn. So, end around scoring, I am going to get Protected Inheritance. I hold more objectives now in my own territory, and 2 or more enemy fighters are out of action, so going to get 2 for that. And so you're going to get the Harker and Hurricane, not because 3 or more, because you're in no man's land there, but you do have each surviving friendly fighter inspired.
No.
And so end of the round, it is 6-5 in favour of the Gryselle's Arenai, or rather just the Arenai now. Alright, so going to 3rd and last round now. So we are going to go Initiative, Sons of Velmorn, I just got support, that's it. Gryselle's Arenai got a support, so we're actually going to have to re-roll this. I got 2 double supports. And you got a support which wins. Right, so first activation for Gryselle's Arenai. You're charging into there. Go for it. So go for your attack roll.
3 hammers.
Successes or?
Yep.
Yep. So, nope. Damage.
Is 2 apiece.
Alright, so your first ploy is going to be to use the upgrade here on the Silvered Blur. This will effectively give you the brand new attack action, and you can make this after you make an attack action with combo. I'm then going to play Favoured Son on Thane Inspired, +1 defense while King Morlack Velmorn is alive. You're then going to play Executioner's Flourish here. Effectively, you're going to get Grievous 1 when you're fighting King Morlack Velmorn at the moment. I'm then going to play another upgrade for Heirloom Weapon on Thane 4th and Last. Turns out the youngest child gets all the love. Cool, you're then going to play this, so your defense now changed to a shield, and your fighter's range 1 and 2 attack actions have cleave. This is going on the Silvered Blur. So going to go Thane 4th and Last, he's going to attack the Silvered Blur. Ooh, that's not great. That will be a success though. Your defense roll is shields. You got nothing, you are -1 damage, which means you take 2. That'll kill the Silvered Blur, so it gains me a victory point. So I'm then going to play Lord of Bones as an upgrade on King Morlack Velmorn. This will allow him to push friendly fighters near him. Your turn. So Thalia the Lash, you're going to attack King Morlack Velmorn. Hammers do it for her?
No.
Nope, so that is a failed attack action. Marshal Fog Velmorn then is going to attack the Aegis. I can reroll because hammers aren't what I want, so can I get more crit? I got a double crit.
Aegis has 1.
So you can't stop it. Can reduce damage though. Nope, that will do nothing. That'll remove the Aegis from the table. I also get a block token with him. This will be your last, well, you've got 2 actions, so you just go to attack or move. If you do a charge, you lose an action effectively. So Thalia the Lash. She does get a crit on King Morlack. So defense, I got a crit as well. So King Morlack Velmorn is hitting back then. That will still be a hit. So you can make a defense roll there.
You've got another token there as well for you, so you're 1 ahead.
Yeah. Just get your defense on her. You at least get a success, which you do not. So that will be 3 points of damage. You did get a dodge, but still 2. Takes you off the table. I gain another point there. So end of game, I'm going to score Dispassionate Slaughter. Score this of the end phase if there are more enemy fighters out of action than there are surviving enemy fighters. Well, 0 to 5. Seems like that's in my favour. And I score this in the end phase for Morbid Majesty if I've got 3 or more surviving friendly fighters that are inspired, which all 3 are inspired. So again, another 4, which means it will be a 6-point win. What will it be? 14 to 6. So an 8-point win in the end for the Sons of Velmorn. And so that is the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment down below letting us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and the fantastic little community we have here at Cinderful Gaming, we have a Discord server that's linked down in the video's description for you all to come join and hang out and hobby with us all. If you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so either by Patreon, YouTube members, or by grabbing some merch from Teespring or our Ko-fi store, all of which are linked down in the video's description. Also, there's some fantastic ways in a bunch of our videos, depending on what game system you're looking to get in. We have a bunch of affiliate codes linked down in the video's description of associated games and companies as well. And if you'd like to help support us via them, that would be greatly appreciated. As a special thank you to our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out for your continued support. So thank you to our Patreons, Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lowe, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Pure Dynamic, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Suarez, Red Martin, Iron Grinch, Colorblind Magic, Grimscold, and Andy C. And to our YouTube members, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lockloric, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, Davis Weir, James Tillman, Gargamel196, and Disco. A massive thank you to all of you for your continued support. Lastly, a special thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel, to everyone who comes on and does all the battle reports and all of the podcasts with us as well, and indeed to everyone who helps make our Discord server a fantastic place to be for all hobbyists. Thank you once again for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.